Okay, this is the market condition, so to speak, as of Friday, May 2, right? And this is just a chart from Call Financial. This is free if you have the account in Call Financial, and just type in the PComp under charts and you will have this. My analysis has 4 windows, my usual windows. The first one, the chart is using the Japanese candlestick. The green means the market day is up and the red is down, and there is a Bollinger Band that envelopes the transaction, the movement of the market for the last 20 days. There's also an overlay called the moving averages. I'll remove one first so that it will not be messy. Okay, so this is how it looks like with just the moving average. So we have the short-term moving average, the 25-day, and then the 75-day, the red one, and then the 200-day average. On the second window is the ADX, which measures whether the market is still bullish or bearish, and how strong the trend is. And then we have the RSI, and then finally the MACD. Alright, so the reason for putting up an analysis like this is for people who want to invest in the market right now. I mean tomorrow, starting tomorrow, Monday. The theory is that if you are interested, for example, in buying some issues, some stocks, if the market says it's okay to start investing, then you have a high probability of getting your stocks correctly. On the other hand, if the market is already turning down or the market is on a downward spiral, then maybe there's also saying you should not catch a falling knife, and therefore have to stay away from the market. So this is usually the basis before you start investing in the market. Look at the composite index, the PSEI, or maybe you can also choose the all shares because this is just a 30 company index. Nevertheless, this is how we analyze. So for the moving average, we see that the price of the market is still above the 25-day and the 75-day and the 200-day averages. So you can see that the market is still on an uptrend. However, you notice that the 25-day average already went down, and you can see that the 25-day average is below the 75-day average. So this is 75-day average is at 7912, while the 25-day average is somewhere there, but it's lower. So that tells you that the market is a bit, pausing because it has already gone up for quite some time now. Yeah, from here it's already gone up, so you notice that there is some correction. It's healthy, but the correction nevertheless, right? Okay, so if we remove the moving average and just go back to the Bollinger Bands, you'll see that the Bollinger Bands, the candlestick, the last transaction found a candle almost touching the upper Bollinger, and it's a red candle. So coming from the lower Bollinger Band, it has gone up for some time, and it has touched now the upper Bollinger, and it is an inverse hammer for the candlestick, and it's a red candle, so it may denote that the market will go downwards this way. So as you can see, the market goes from down to up, and then down again, and then to up. So there's a tendency for it to do a breather and may turn down for the next couple of days. Okay, now for the ADX, you can see that the buyers still outnumber the sellers 30 to 18. The strength of the trend is about 15, 10.40. So the trend is not that high. So this trend strength, which is the black color line here, this should be around 20 or something, so as to confirm the trend. But as you can see, the market has been like this for quite some time now, right? So it has gone from trending to ranging. This is the time when it was really trending. As you can see, the strength is at 31, and then it went down here. This is still trending, but bearishly trending, and then to this point, starting March 25, it has already ranged. We notice also that the Bollinger Band is already in a bit of a narrowing position, because the longer the narrowing of the Bollinger, the longer it takes, then the next upside will be stronger. This is an outbreak, the breakout. So usually, if the Bollinger has been ranging for a long period of time, it will be followed by a strong breakout or something. But this is not yet considered to be a long, ranging position. Okay, so that's ADX also and Bollinger. On the RSI side, we still see that it's 56. 56 is a neutral zone, but you have to note that since the price has touched the upper band of the Bollinger, and it's at 56, so we can see that since it's still neutral at this point, there's a tendency for the for the market to go down, because the last time that it hit the wall of the Bollinger, it was at this point around 73, which is almost overbought because it has not touched 80. So it has grazed the upper side of the Bollinger. At the same time, it was also overbought at that stage. It went down for a bit, and then it went up again. Again, it almost touched the overbought levels, and then it went down. This point in time is still neutral, so the market is free. Wherever it wants to go, it can go down and be over, sold. At this point, it's still neutral. MACD, on the other hand, this is hard seeing. MACD, the MACD is still above the signal line. The signal line is at 665. MACD is at 1971, so it's bullish. and it started to the crossover happened sometime in the ending days of April, particularly in April 29. This green candle here, there's a crossover, and from then on, MACD trended higher, and it's up. It's above the signal line, indicating a bullish stance for the market. So what can we gather from this? If you look at the Bollinger, it has touched the upper band of the Bollinger, indicating to the market may be pausing a bit. For the long term, since the 25 and the 75-day average is still above the 200-day average, the market is still bullish for the long term. Maybe some bearishness on the near term, on the short term. Still on the ADX, the market is still bullish with the buyers outnumbering the sellers. Although the trend, well, there's no trend. The trend is weak. So, if the trend is weak, then there's a tendency for the buyers to go lower and lower. At this point in time, it's too early to say that, so it's just a wait and see for us. On the RSI, it's neither oversold nor overbought, so it's still neutral at this point in time. While the MACD saw a bullish trend, with the MACD crossovering the signal line around 4 or 5 days ago, I think this week, and it's still on an uptrend. So what to do with the market? If you have plans in entering the market, then of course still choose the stocks that are selling for lower PEs or lower PS, or if you can find stocks with very low PB, then and as long as it's earning, then go dive right in. It's not the market is not has no signal of turning the other way or reversing at this point in time, but it's still too early to say. So just choose your stocks wisely. At this point in time, the market is still finding its path. For me, I still stay away from the market at this point in time because, my stocks are already there. I will not add some more stocks. I'll just wait for the market to be really, really low in order for me to enter into great positions, so that the stock's uptrend will be higher. So that's it. Thank you very much.